Hello and thanks for joining us on the PM News on television. Nigerian, I am Chiwendu Osisiago. Kano State Director for Public Prosecution, Barrister Aisha Mahmood, on Wednesday informed the magistrates court trying 3 suspects in connection with the mother of a 5-year-old, Anifa Abubakar, that it would terminate the trial following the successful filing of a fresh case before a Kano High Court. She further explained that the court chief judge has directed the case to High Court number 5 and applied for another date to terminate the first information report before the court. Following this, the chief magistrate adjourned sitting to February 9, 2022 in a criminal trial against Abdulmalik Tanko and his 2 other accomplices over the alleged mother of the 5-year-old girl. Factions of the All Progressive Congress in several states that are loyal to some ministers and senators are set to lose out as the APC has perfected plans to inaugurate state chairmen loyal to the governors at the party's national secretariat in Abuja on Thursday today. Some of the losers include the Minister of Interior Rauf Aregbesola, the Minister of State for Labour and Employment Festus Keyamo, and the Minister of Information and Culture Alhaji Lai Mohammed. Others who lost out include former Governor Ibukule Amosu of Ogun State, Senator Kabiru Marafa, and a former Governor of Zamfara State, Abdulaziz Yari. However, the national leadership of the party is now set to inaugurate chairmen who are loyal to the governors except in Kano State. TVN learned that the chairmen from at least 30 states had already arrived in Abuja ahead of the inauguration. A deputy commander, of the Civilian Joint Task Force, Mala Ibrahim Malia Sedio, has died after his patrol vehicle rammed onto a planted improvised explosive devices while on duty along Ibo Madaraji Damwa Maiduguri Road axis of Borno State. The deceased was said to have been very supportive in the fight against Boko Haram ISWA. The incident took place between Biru, Madaraji, Wau communities on Wednesday afternoon. It occurred around 40 kilometers from Biu Council area, also caused various degrees of injuries to other occupants of the patrol vehicles. The deputy governor of the state, who hails from Ibiu, Umar Usman Kadafo, in an interview described the death of Malia Sadio as a great loss in the fight against Boko Haram. 2 to-be-identified men have been caught attempting to kidnap a lady at the Second Gate University of Lagos, UNILAG, Lagos State. It was reported that the incident happened on Tuesday, February 2nd, 2022. However, the men were trying to woo the lady as she was walking along a path, and when she rejected their advances, they forced her into the car and hit her head with a stone. Meanwhile, she screamed for help, and security personnel were able to apprehend the suspects. The Manufacturers Association of Nigeria (MAN) has expressed concern over the new e-invoicing guidelines introduced by the Central Bank of Nigeria, which is said may prevent manufacturers from getting the most out of their exports. The CBN announced the introduction of e-evaluators and e-invoice to replace hard copy final invoices as part of the documentation required for all import and export transactions. The House of Representatives had asked the Central Bank of Nigeria and CBN to halt the implementation of e-evaluators and e-invoicing for import and export businesses. The group claims that the Central Bank new order on the sending of validated invoices will be ridiculed with red tape and various fees. The exchange rate between the Naira and the US dollar closed at 416 Naira to 5 per dollar at the official investors and exporters window. Naira fell against the US dollar for the second day in a row on Wednesday with a 0.12% depreciation to close at 416 Naira to 5 per dollar compared to 415 Naira per dollar. The close of trading activities on Tuesday, 1st February 2022. On the other hand, the exchange rate as the peer-to-peer market appreciated to its highest level in a month to trade at 506 naira 9 per dollar on Thursday morning compared to 570 naira per dollar recorded in the previous day. And that's the PM News on Television Nigerian. I'm Chirando Osisiago. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Television Nigerian, on YouTube at Television Nigerian, and of course on Twitter at TV Nigerian. Do have a wonderful day. Bye for now.